Yo, say nsɛm a anape ye bobo hunu na ye nsɛm a ehia, but like you are saying, just say you run it through to start with,
and then we come back.
We are ban ofa ye di kind be say u sisi bibia unya mfanto ho. I mean, measurement is always by standard. There must be a standard. Intunanka cocoa board but can say you have 2 cocoa price more by 58%. What is the basis? Diana AC Diana senya amanone price na air convert saying you bet me abun say my mom say 58% na abeboa nsɛm na akɔyie ana ne ɛkɔso na akɔyie ba wohwɛ ne gawo edi abana na kyerɛ sɛ to sin kakra because the expectation of the industry player no kyerɛ sɛ nanka ɔmo pɛ ɔha ɛne ɔha mu nkyɛmu mienu 150% increase na me the two stakeholders ni na ɛto nkyɛn a me hu sɛ ɔman no yɛ ne yɛ bi ɛma yate akɔ akyire na nenti America sa ene se ode Ghana etutu Cote d'Ivoire ho sisia in terms of cocoa production ya aye se Cote d'Ivoire esan ye ho omo asan ye ho in terms of production omo asan ye ho in terms of the farm gate price omo de ma omo nkrofo sa so na afi would even the quality of your cocoa bean it used to be nanka ubo Ghana cocoa so dia na wabo the best cocoa quality in the world, but now I'm saying concerns are bad in terms of pricing. Tebedu baby cry no na aban my living standard pada omodisi kakakra eka cocoa farmers trying to improve the living condition ebema omonfe omweni nto omo nkwara omo yusu omode edijuma na insama ekoso ni na no nia high pa so man no one ye lose your place as major and leading producers of cocoa. 2 ye lose your place as the best cocoa quality and na ye deko na niama high pa me sisi ame ho ebi ye galamsey a atese ewo oman mu galamsey no akoye bibia nipa be wukra emfa no ho sika na ohwehwe nti emfa nipa ho se okosha amene mu na amena no bebu egu no so na a function of the economy because nipa brofo say an hungry man is an angry man say come the nipa edu bebi a ne so obeye aha nti galamsey ama ye koko mfuo kra ekofom land na cocoa farmers rely on yet say now nkrofo land no de ye galamsey atosu biom no chemicals a galamsey for no eyusu edidi omudwuma no epeculate ekọ efom ema eno so ha ye nsu a ye yusu ewo oman mu nti problem ba ko a ye mampenin ene aban ewo so omuntumi enso ano no enya nsunsuanso ewo other sectors of the economy a eka ye cocoa production any senia ye nwene ye cocoa ho nsem efa na uye nufi ho a the other issue is motivation na motivation no farmer no ehu se odo cocoa na ni nua odo cocoa wo Cote d'Ivoire enye sika wo cocoa ni mu esen ono enti odo wo Ghana kra onyanka ode ni cocoa no beko Cote d'Ivoire na wa akopɛ sika papa ewo ho uyi sa motivation fi ho a ono a oye cocoa fu no wo Ghana ebia ne nana ana ne papa na eja efu na ama no no so abeto asbad ode ne abrabo tutu ada farmers ho obi a bi oye bibi foforo na ode asase mpo ama obi na onu nya ho mfaso a motivation to continue in the cocoa business and farming no eni ho na nia etoso biom ni se wo hwe senia nansen yare eha cocoa farmers any omo fertilizer ho nsem hwe fertilizer kane no yetumi edema cocoa farmers a omubo modern edidi dwuma ene omu nya fertilizer no omu nya mpo at the price omu to fertilizer no omu complaining na obedo efuo na obewie na obeboka no ende wunya anka udi asase ne be ne ademfa so bebrel nti gamut of issues na ema cocoa sector na nka Ghana yedimu akotrepa no ekofom no eba na mesre se oman chichire no enye just profit and loss say ye benwene niama na obia ho atono na niama ye because ye ka cocoa ne ye ka farmer o but cocoa na ema yenya foreign exchange eboa ye reserves any other things ye wo Ghana nti so ye wo say ye farmer asem na ye ka wo say cocoa obi odo cocoa na asem na ye ka ubehu na ne nsunsu aso no abeha yen even fuel issues because fuel issues exchange rate eka ho na ye dollar ye de benya input ana other nyama ye de bekra na yetumi dia process ye fuel no ni na ejina foreign exchange so amano nisika nti say ye cocoa ni ye motivate farmers no ma ye cocoa production koso si omo use nsase na ye de do cocoa no de ye galamsey emfata ye share Ghana se na ye nim se egudie eye minerals eye bibia ebetumi di ohawa ba se yan hwe niye enti egudie bia no ebeye oman ne de egudie ni hye oman ase omo a egudie no wo mu omo krom no ye mo omo mfaso a ye ka no royalty ye tu egudie na omo wo omo chefa a ye de mo omo se omo na omo ye nsase wura na ye hwe ne ekoso sisi a ese aban the license mema nkrofo a sebe omundwin oman ni ye die hu ne omo pria ne sika na ombenya no na me ka kire se uja galamsey na obitumi ye even $10 billion means galamsey nsunsu anso a eba Ghana sisia no sa $10 million na ntumi nso ano sanse wuyi even insuo mimi ko school no ufi school bana ubu pipe otumi no ubie utapa otumi no ene ye kirewo nyama Ghana water need ma omode treaty insuo number 1 number 2 omo pipes a shefom corrosion any once the tiana won so no mutie ntie ema dade na edane ne ho no esentem into omo maintenance cost cry asem ena afi wo ba distribution obi tumi ko tu fom na wa pai nso opai nso na nso na ye waste na waste na chire no say wo sanye sika na wo de eye distribution line no nti wo hu galamsey baako ehun nsunsu anso a de beba ene nuama ye beye no na ye boka na aban na say o maye nya balance no because uja nipa dia me de come de me pe galamsey me kwa koye but say uchire me say look you can't mine here now ube mine wa hakra untumi use chemical and this method say yetumi eye nuama ebeboa ye ni sa skaka kra ye wono ebetumi di anwen oman no ma aman akoso me ka no me kan be see fuel so say cocoa farmer ye jane say ono no farm say aban no ho kom say mema fertilizer me spray wu dia mema quality seeds mema crop research a produce quality seed that me the mauna udia yield be kosro afi terminal ana ndia be wu no so be less aban ye ne sa cocoa no be kosro farmer no be benefit ba ban eventually no benya foreign exchange na aboama nyama eka ye reserve hu nsama ye need dollars edi ye no ye tumi enya amba ne sa senior experts na eka no fuel ene meba no na most fuel station publish 14.14 cedis 50 pesos per liter of fuel on the average na enche bia na ye ka say I aba from crab about 12 or so ene na start say na say other factors no enu ho ebeboa nya ebehu ani say fuel prices across 16 and 17 na ye kan na CJ nsem no bi wa ye kan na yankom yi a ye behu say nya ye kan ye kan eni so fuel increases ni nsunsu aso no edoso bebre driver best start ya complaining na drivers echi no industry direct manufacturing plants are use fuel on the complaining afi staff some industry use a lot of monitoring cars say nanti ekosha ansa ejuma omudi no akosu ye na say who staff leverage on say quantity of fuel not money na say be amount 20 gallons a week na a month na price no cost industry will have to cough out more money to pay, to get the monitoring and the staff running enuechi say wo hwe ne ayeka enesisiye
but now see for mama
yeah me yeka fuel asema yeka sisiye yenim say dum so a ekoso a yan crofo including minister eka say enye dum so including ECG boss eka say enye dum so no ne fareba kese no eye fango ni ada generation plan omuntumi because omun niska omode to gas ana power omode be uka omode be kunkwan na obi fi Tanzania na oka say ono nti ase about dum so eye light no call off ewomu a ebeba na tisa so nti edum na so one ma timetable eno so ye kan wasem om si ya yenko ye timetable de na ECG di dwuma omo generate power ewo ho na obeka say citizen consumers nko ye omo timetable one ye timetable na obi ye aduane ana obi industry na wahihye ne staff say na ye be ye edwuma obeko na power ni ho ewo nti on na Nsem na minim say change de eba na obi a waye bida John Dramani mama waye bida no eni da so wo ne mu esen obi a afi na o say obeye san say yetie ye man pani akufo ado say ye tisikaso comedian obeba beye ye de share nin say Ghana for you nti John mama na odi eni da so ebre
Isaac Ashai Odamten MP Tema East and Otene Kana Nana my member away honorable touch on the cocoa issue and then the fuel prices and then the electricity issue. Yeah. Alfred Thompson.
Oba later.
Oba recognize him. Yes,
but Oba only the other chair. Obi nama ori.
Wana ni obi.
Na mi busane say, "Oh, anya fast no bana okra biscuits."
Already.
Busane say wana namra ori. Na nam double e dan the plate. Busane say wana nam. Busane say wana nam. CJ, busane say wana nam.
Yeah, congratulating me hu ni din wo top.
We hu me din bia enye me.
Sir.
So also enye me.
That top board so say.
Sir.
Enye me.
Enye wa.
One can public say no there na say no
you the nyamiase so the na be kan
be say me the picture na chair no
na we dey wadaroma enkomodi na ye di na e de kakra e de
yeah that's nice
asa ama meraho na minim say Ghana fo bebre so rebe ho many a times no say assemble to dwa ho we tend to rather do the politics of it. Emma ye ifi asem poti na eda hono. Any ekwan ya yebefa yebe hye asem no yi. Na aboa yen ne. Any yen dachi. Na Adom FM mo platform yi. Esopa. Anytime amenya kwanya bia semeba no. Eya na meniaje efise enye won a won abotai eti office nko ani tie ye maame no mo wodwom omo nkrase ye nnuan mo omo didwa a taxi driver for a trotro for omo nyina tie bi nti o ka asem wo ha ekwachiri cool. Minya. De bia da yeka say since time wa cocoa Ghana esha say ye do cocoa. Esha say ye di cocoa eko beans no kwa mononi akwa akoton. Enye ne na inti de bia ye betena ho sei say ye do ne yakoni akutwa ne apem ne hatem na awo ne egu bottom na cocoa board for your friend is saying go for a PBC for produced by companies nyina normal besesa normal de kwama no ne sa inti mfie bebrebe ya yatna se ye nanano mado cocoa ama yensu ya ba beto a yesu igusu a yedoi inti yenye bibi mfa ho ana medie eno na wo se eye nkomo a yeden yedie hwe ena me ne wo kase what is the world market value of a ton of cocoa anopa me be me nhwehwemu kakra say uko ewiase dwaso se ukwa akoto a ton of cocoa amount amount $10,000 say ye de ba Ghana sikemu a when yakra let's just say ye kikako 130,000 Ghana cedis per ton yemfa ne say sisi de Alfred Adaroman $10 na ye nti abafom kakra da 13 cedis because we unim say bro 13 na offer 50 kg bags na e mako 16 edunsia and a ton of the cocoa product minya so oni me adwin na say e mako 16 and a ton now we divide $10,000 by 16 naturally say each bag biano it's about $625 per ton. All right. Say your calculation. Say 625 by 13 about 8,125 Ghana cedis per bag. And yeah, me way your calculation will be a bit to me at Aban say oni cocoa board account ho abom. Omo ebe to cocoa no free. Ye papa nom ye maame nom ye nananom ye nuanom a omabere omumogya ani omomorem akokwayem akodo ahata enya abotre ama na wo no mudi gu bag mu no aban se ono beto free no omo ho for
2070 Ghana cedis.
2070 Ghana cedis. Nature says aban tono sa na all things be equal. Aban e koton ewo wiase dwaso a aban benya mfaso 6,055 Ghana cedis. Ana meboa. Ntiminya wa hwa adwuma ben na aban aya entine obi nko bre no mogya enkodo emfangu botom embeton mawo na o de wonya ho hwe no fako ne kunya sa mfaso we nyina ne fa aban se oni ye ni seidi a oni ye ni ye na de ntia eya na emre pi no aban esisi kwiafo no ana won a won dokoko ene se enka aban eto koko yi free kwiafo yi hoyi ena odi ni aye frɛ no value addition eka koko beans no ho a enka aban sika obenya ewo koko no ho no enka ebe kosoro what you say enka obenya ebi asa kan kwiafo no ho yemfa ne se beans no wato mpese oni ne beche ne pekra na ena odi koye bibi ena value bi be kan ho ansa na odi ko wiase dwaso a akoton anka value no be den ebekoso enko obinya kakra de ayede e de asa ka twa ni no. We are talking about industrial transformation. Now, we from time God is better praying so your dokuku near tambins na sa near dia gu bag near dia kwamono ne yem fa hwe nka ho just like that near koton de bia na yesu say yenye sika wo kuku. We are not adding value to it. How then do we earn more? Minya say okinkan near impuntia ama ene value no and our world market price across kakra. It has to do with the shortage of the cocoa beans in the world. Ghana plus Cote d'Ivoire provides 70% of the world produce of cocoa. Internet is okay bomwa. Cocoa say $100 and a could my swa. Nature says emu 70 if Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire. We should be able to determine the prices of cocoa in the world. How much 30%? In teachers and ne Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire because they produce cocoa be more. They now here we are ABC. But what are we doing? We are not able to have a voice because, you see, we are not putting in the right measures. Your policy framework on even the cocoa industry no crown ira. Hey, as no say wo do cocoa, and as no say wo ton cocoa. Inti cocoa board and kamu regulations no reading ye pa. They are cocoa traders. They are not farmers. They don't fall under the farming category. They are traders. They sell. And on our parliament, emphasis minima kind. They regulate the sector. Ministry of Agric and Edo. And so cocoa board. Esha hifa fuase. Esha Agric. There be. Ko here ade ni biom. O me yiko Agric ministry. Any finance biom. It is not even supposed to be under finance. It is predominantly a trade organization. It is supposed to be under Ministry of Trade. Eye inti o de koma obi a onti dwedi asese wonya adwuma na mawa. Oh hunu ye. Minim se bia de me cannot say dia.
Yeah.
Inti, we should not just be looking and be talking about the prices and making noise about the prices when there are fundamental issues that needs to be dealt with. And no na de bia ma yenya ye wa fafranto. Yenya ye wujidi se Alan ba na Ghana be yi no. Yekase. We are tired of the duopoly of the NDC and the NPP. Hwe. Odie debate ye ekosui. NDC for Bekase, and na near 2016, 2014, and I increasing by 30-something%. MPP Alfred Abetina, or Bekase share. Now they're 1,300. They say you should go 2,000 Ghana cedis and a day. You are not dealing with the fundamental issue.
Sifa Maminana.
They say, and no biane affecting a petroleum industry. It is the same thing that is happening in the oil and gas industry. Yet the year among yourself, no cred that why I was ye can. You made dear that why I was ye any other than among yourself. Now say Ghana yetiha. Now no making kind ye sit to say see ubiafa ah ye wajuma. And so TV you see go vubia jeto as see omoye mojuma ma set it up. Say na me king me see the yati. Yes, I see. Yes, see. Oma appointing new management, forming new board, any BBR. Say the BR to say Oma running losses, and
Yeah.
Omunti minye. Who's a tone chain? Who's who be swabba or no so
Yeah. Same to. Same to. Yeah.
Ma feeling query. Ne ko fa omun krata ne hwem. adwumadi a omudi na fa toto ne to eye ho na hwɛ sɛ enkato ɛwɔ so onya mfa so anaasɛ ɛwɔ so oboka yetigana ha yetufangu
Nana si fa mami otam na so
yetigana ha tufangu ye de fangu no kɔ amanone and this for the MPP for phone never vibrate me say yeah yetigana ha tufangu and so fangu omubeka actually beka stories be said the fact is say oil the you ha no interest say ne bobeyef say ye ni refine ye oil wa ha ye crude no wa ha any nya product no wa ha any ton ama ye ho kibi hu sen a be fiber
okay
that's right
no
the fundamental or the foundations of the issues no is what we need to deal with, not the propaganda aspect of it.
Okay, but that's it. Nane else upon of the movement for change.
Let me comment on. I appreciate the cocoa sector issue, no.
Yeah.
Usha, me brother, say we ought to add value to cocoa.
Very important. Yeah.
We have to add value.
Yes.
Uko Sweden, Switzerland, ton cocoa nyama pa no. But you see, it's always a gradual process, and we must see evidence.
67 years.
Currently, the installed capacity for cocoa bean processing is about 520 metric tons. Now, 520 metric tons say produce at full capacity. You be consuming 60% of the cocoa beans are you producing. That gives us a further currently until you be expand the capacity. Am I 40% in poor able to ton?
Yes.
For cocoa board to still do what they are doing, we can still process 60%. Unfortunately, as at last year, now only 50% of the capacity, installed capacity for cocoa processing were being utilized. Yeah. Now, companies are injection. I was part of the team that commissioned Toton. Yes. Toton, I was tema free zone.
Yeah.
Your commissioner, they were also producing. Yes. And then we revamped cocoa processing. And then we also had cardio. Into omu capacity no at a point no mu say the cocoa beans were not coming because government had sold forward the cocoa beans through the cocoa board loans
syndicated.
Yes, that's the word. Syndicate into syndicate na say what shabo say we more that cocoa because I know would they collateral for the loan. Into the local industries now, so produce add value no, they get less of the beans they require.
1 minute. Into the na me can say. The na me can say.
Yeah.
Government has sold forward the beans, and if you have sold forward the beans, what then do? You then increase productivity. By an aggressive agricultural revolution
and incentives, paying them the right price.
But now what are we seeing? Production is rather declining.
Production is declining. One, yensa si galam safe for Daroma. Almost say no.
Yeah, me out.
Oh, na so balit. But we
it's his time.
Oh, that about beja crowd.
Oh, na dia na we.
But studio has some name can. You
need more say yeah.
I find quite something. I find quite something.
I can't be taking all the time. You can't be taking all the time. Biscuits, I'm the man when you I'm the dad, Miss Mpensenpensenmu studio. Yes, Yami Adom. Baby, one way.
I want you to put on.
Mas, I want to make a can baby hour. Oh, I didn't know what I'm in.
There's one Alfred George Thompson. That's not. He's not the one.
Okay.
Yes, that's Alfred George Thompson.
I was very happy for him because in Asia was studio a couple of times. I'm sure saying now defend the government. I thought say it was a good payback and compensation. But if they are still ignoring him, please.
No kwani na me na bi
Nana
na
ya support.
na.
How many time and
I mean
close them. No, you can't be doing that. Nana, you can't do that. Nana, you can't do that. No, I've started. He's asking me questions. Nana, you can't do that. Yeah. Yes.
You are on the floor.
Me da sepi. Me say Obama me welcome ye. Mami welcome ye na. Yeah, nua. Abi bia boko de. Yo, me din chia ke se fi Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud ba me aho bro. Ene yete he na yenim say omo ko through Ramadan near there, but he's still on the field working assiduously to make sure say a whole na bibiara says world global economic crunch on here komi nyama bedandan magana fo ahonto aba hon kwan monche bia Friday okushi aguta fo na nsem ozigu egwan na oyedel. Now, apart from Gutafo, almost all the trade unions and trade associations are calling him to come to them and have a healthy chat with them. Ama ene mekasi upanabu na kumetuma ene okoshia Gutafo so or a friends hotel by force say so no so to me share more can be bichom. But him say the value is the same. Want to make up Papa Bianchom because he's not a realist. He's not Obia onim nsema e wofum. We need someone who has bold solutions for the future of this country. And that person, the only person who can do that and do that realistically, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia. And I'll take you through a couple of things. Otumiye deboa, moshe drones buy, moshe interoperability, moshe. Maybe see from where introduction keke. May introduce me home. Into the studio. Oh, please, you are interjecting me, please. Thank you very much. Moshe drones, moshe interoperability, we share paperless sports, we share the way a Ghana card or revolutionizing and Ghana card under 8 years of opana ne nkrofo no mo ntumi anye hwe wo ho but ene wo bae no ayeye ma ene. Yeah, you say Ghana card as the main identification of this country. We share NHI, which made that bedroom 12 midnight in Peru. We renew your card. You can quickly dial in and you can renew your card. We bet you may have say yes, but this is someone who is forward thinking, who has taken bold solutions to solve the problems you face as a country. We share the digitalization of this country. Yes, Ronko, he's the only vice president under this Fourth Republic. We born it. We bet you may Juma Ronko. Why yet they are supporting a president ma ene yetu nkun nti I'll give him a lot of congratulations meka che Ghana for say we ye obi de ye na wo so wo de ye we tumi eso nanado nsem we tumi aboa no we gina na say why all the humility aboa no ma no tumi di president for 8 years no enso ye mpagya no na nyakopon on ye ne kese na on tumi ye ade kese ade sonko Ghana for enye obia oba or serve one of the longest serving trade ministers, so we are now condemning a boss in a different light and in a different manner. We are all working together for the good of this country. Let us not forget about the past and look into the future with bold solutions to solve the country's problems. Make a cocoa assembly. I feel my neighbor. I didn't know why are you people jittery? Me back onto the cocoa assembly. Make just say this is introduction. I'm introducing myself into the studio. Me back cocoa assembly. Yeah, government to me nyamabia omo mutiechi no makumetu. This cocoa solution, when you are cannot then omunya 8,000 a government mom 2,000 a government a year win a government a year win. I am the pastors all can say none of former boss a trade minister. Trade minister,
But the boss, your former trade minister, and then the former boss.
Okay, the boss actually, a former trade minister, yes. The boss. No boss. Oh, Massa, make us say, oh, you're my uncle.
Yeah.
He's still my uncle. Yeah. But he's in a wrong situation because he's put himself in a dicey situation. Make us know. Well, say a Greek, almost they stand alone. Say gender, they stand alone. Say different ministries stand alone, but they interwork. To make the government a whole government. Yes, and I know. It is a who feels a trade. wo pese wo ma trade gina ne nanso yi na wo ko in conferences near there na ese wo ko negotiate. We can tell the president, I want to take up the cocoa price index outside. Let me negotiate here so that we become the dictators of the price of cocoa. I don't think the president will tell you no. He will never say that because Ghana yejina yenanso ye. So if you cannot do that, na echi ubetina na okache and say oh GTP. Now if it's a BB, please let us not go into that direction. Let us not go into that limelight. Let us focus and deliver because we buy no. In fact, to tell you, under this Fourth Republic, he's the longest serving trade minister. Under Kufuor, he was a trade minister. Under Nanado, you've been the trade minister for 7 solid years. And I don't want to go there. I want to focus on what we have to do as a nation because we are going to take bold steps and bold solutions to solve the country's problems because country is believing in what they are doing. Now, Dr. Bawumia Bekan Bibi will say, yes, say galamsey higher in a lot of these cocoa producer areas. What he's going to do is formalize it and put it under their control. Say omankasa behwe so to make sure say all the people who come and infiltrate no mkoje obi asase no mkoye saade ni nyina no ebejai, so that the people who are focusing on their cocoa will focus on their cocoa. We will support them. Now when you look at the price index of every cocoa now, there are nyama pi na ekom ye momo we decide ye momo den ye momo all these rolling shoots near there ye be spray near there, the fertilizers near there, it goes into it. Before, apart from that, then you have the administrative aspect, and it all comes into the composition of the price, and that is what you use to do it. We are paying more than Ivory Coast. And we can say, and we are shortchanging the cocoa farmer near there. Are you trying to say that all the other countries almost produce here? They are also shortchanging. Well, we should be realistic and know what we want to do and how we want to do it. And now, the painful thing is sorry, akase ampa government ahwe cocoa farmers woman akase, even though increasing price needed. This is the second time within the season increasing price bill, and it tells you that this is a government that thinks and breathes and works for the people. Because ma obia oti echi no obehu say oh enti say ye wieni na season we are and say because ye price needed nti ye to me nsesa na wakoton na de ama obi awo Ivory Coast there. We saw tracks near there ye load they call Ivory Coast and Crawford smuggle because they had certain things for free and they want to make extra money, and these are things that ye kebe. So we work together to build a nation. We don't work and divide a nation. We yes are what government has done is unique. What government has done is to make sure that the support base of the cocoa farmers are helped, or whatever they have to do. Yes, we need to add value to everything that we are doing. They say, oh, ye be a big industry, ye produce chocolates near there, cocoa processing. Take up that challenge, do other, because when I was coming,
it's dead.
It's not dead, please. It's not dead. I have my time. It's not dead. I have my time. They've bought machines and things for them. They are working now. Oh, please. Man, yes, sir.
Thompson.
Yes, bro. CJ, back up.
As I'm not honorable, I have facts, but I wouldn't want to go there. The current situation
listen. It was a leadership crisis problem. They are putting it together. They put a new leader there. The machines and things are on track. They are working to make sure. Mamenka be being sure. Mamenka be being sure. Oh, please relax. Mamenka be being sure. Listen, when people talk about this cocoa nasis na go and check all these factories. They don't use 100% Ghana cocoa to do their production because yen cocoa no the highest quality and ebuso yeding. Into what they do, they usually import some to augment and mix it to make sure say the production na omo yeno is not too expensive, but it's consumable and it's able to meet the demand of the market. Until when you sit down and you say, and that is why sometime back you saw a letter flying around saying they were importing some cocoa seeds and say importing cocoa into the country, and they went to bring previous every year letter. It tells you say it's not about lies, but about what is on ground and how we can help to solve the problems on ground. I will not say that 100% everything has been done. It's still a work in progress. You can say, yes, it's over 60 years. It's true, it's over 60 years. What happened previously? We are growing. And once you are growing, you meet your challenges accordingly. And that is why you have a leader or say, listen, the world is moving into an AI age, a digital age. As you see, BBI different. Yeah, to me, international, you can say, oh, at the end of this all, no, ye ja ama ye mba na ye mba no, so omuba dachi. Meanwhile, omuba dachi no, they are not able to meet the digital revolution. Says ya ye womb. The digital revolution ye womb and yet to me ma a tablet ma school ma onya all the programs was so near there and ne akrana ye man the tablet are waited 12 years and now 13 years no obi to me kochina ho ka say oh na akrana mu man the tablet no mo dey talk on votes. I mean, such an insult in its highest form. Meanwhile, no, what the share will budget me went to me in Yesikana and Toamo. But in the time I would show budget no, now would the cut off votes and you see, let us be truthful to ourselves, let us be straight on point. We are going to take a leader in 2025. Dr. Alaji Mamu Baumia, or your humble, or your servant, or be sum. Ghana man. Yes, sir. Obeba be Lord over yes. No wakache we are wakache say ya you nam ni nyina aka don pe.
Albert, Alfred medase pa. But on the issue of cocoa processing company, I have a huge.
But the new leadership came not long ago.
Cocoa processing company, produce buying company. The current situation of these two entities, I tell you, if we should open it up.
Why PBC course
don't worry, don't worry about that. Honorable, my member.
No, yeah, I mean, my message say,
we'll just do some few minutes. Yeah, wrap it up.
Now, two major sectors are here: cocoa and oil. Okay, yeah, can't other things, but I'm very surprised. Say, still, you be bo buying. Abasuse nyame koye. Look, to ana area ewada kon oda boss any to ano. Na to meet ya omu local taxes. No, I was the chief executive of Tema Metro and I was taking the property rate from Tor. So when we come to studio, let's not come and just say because we are defending our politics. Usually we say me can be a me person me the example and now me the practical thing at home. Tor performing my 2016 we a Thanksgiving service. Now Tor operations was regular. Tank farms now were filled. After 2016, ye nya problems. My board, your sister boards more than twice, and then talk cannot produce. A sister company has come now. Sent to CCR. They are producing constantly. Trucks are always going there. Why are we doing this to ourselves as a country? Ube komuno no be per se or say to no toma obia efano. Number 2 area ye can cocoa processing any near kanwi. Look. We need to try say improve add value. Now you improve production. We must increase production. How do we increase production? Seed quality, spraying, farm management, any incentives for the farmers. Ni na is failure. My brother here is saying be say na nkasika say ye tua mo mumpo no ye ntua no mfaso na wo ho na say di sa adwuma no. Last 2 years, last 3 years, cocoa board, the biggest losses. Last year, almost 4 billion loss. Na cocoa board, na we ton cocoa. We give proceeds in dollars. Now we cheer farmers in cedis. We benefit both from the price differentials, any exchange rate differentials. Yet you make losses. Who call among the kind of corporate social responsibility worker omoye ubi the kinds of party apparatus in the name of cocoa brigades say ye twesika man krofo munye dwuma bia. The problem is not just the country, it's the poor leadership of Baumia any nanka obia onu akaso obeye one. I mean, these are government institutions. More appointed. Musumu beye 1 district, 1 factory. Internanka 3 cocoa processing, anka 3 cocoa processing companies are mobeto you know say mo ntumi amfa bi anka ho mpo a nanka the existing ones must add value to just 30% or 50% of our cocoa proceeds. And so I would say cocoa processing companies would have to take permission from Cocoa Board. They write to Cocoa Board say yenya beans in fimu ho. I would say because it's happened 30 years back, if it's happening again. But you see, argument here. So I'm saying that the interventions of the past government, as in John Dramani Mahama, who got energy sector, the ESLA was supposed to deal with the huge backlog. When they came, they have misappropriated the funds. You see, everything about this government is a sham.
Okay, but that's it. Honorable Isaac Ashai Odampton, Tema East Constituency Member of Parliament. Nanel.
Yeah. It's asemo aye kan ya aban empese omobeji atumuno. Sebe uta frache. Yura Allen. Yes, we have never run away from the fact that indeed he has been the longest. He's been the best. He's been the most significant when it comes to ministerial. Say yeti has a CIA kasi. Say oko trade and industry. Now all lining up all the ministers are omuwo. Amaba echim. Na se woni womu ehye achievements obi eni obetime de ne dia atoto Euro Alan John Kodweshemante de ho. Time on Alfred deputy MD for National Investment Bank NIB. Na Euro time wana nkofo bi pese omugu NIB Bank. Euro Alan say Alfred Bekano Kra one minister or standing in the grounds. I insisted, sir, there should be a strategic plan for NIB so that NIB stays and NIB does properly the work that it ought to do. And Africa cannot run away from that fact. Inti se ene onye minister bim. Onye minister bim. Na se wure fi ne papa yo a oyoye na dwumadin a woyeye eni bibia wokoye eni abrabo pa wo boye dia na chese Alfred anya dia e wo senka Alfred yo nkofo ni bia unyi na ye kura na unsei ni din if you say na monunti wodwuma amo because enyo no anga na bi bangegui what you say nti yenkwa asem no so there ought to be an industrial transformation for cocoa, the cocoa industry. If we keep doing the same thing we are doing, we would keep getting the same results. What you say? We would keep getting the same results. Yeko ne yakoto beans no. Na ye de mania mononia. Enwa ne bekoso ayibenya. Ene ye bako. Yes, I can say, just as we have in the Great Transformational Plan, there ought to be an aggressive agricultural revolution. A bebwa ama ye increase production. Ewo ye mfua ye wum. Hwe eba ne sing ena ye wo cocoa producing company waha. Na machines gum. Na enso yentimi nya beans enfam process. Na enso no de biada they decline in productivity in the farms. What are we doing wrong? What are we not doing right? Now, if we refuse to deal with the factors or the elements that is affecting the beans production there, it means that we are not ready to solve the problem. Deɛ ne yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ama kuafoɔ no ni agye. Neɛ ne yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ama galamsey agyae. de bia meka me se wo bo galamsey so a na nkofo bi ho hyehye omo efisɛ omo ni momo omo ye galamsey no pa omo ni momo omo hyehye ase omo ni momo omo sɛ yemfu omo ni momo omo sɛ yensu enso kɔ bɔ omo kyɛm so sesia na adane asɛm na sɛ obetena na sɛ fania woni aban enhyehye pa mo se mo wo fa kyerɛ yɛn ombɛka kyerɛ sɛ hyehye ndi wo bebree wɔn ba ko so nkyerɛ wa de obɛka kyerɛ on sɛ yi wo bebree anya bia no yɛte ha yi AI no na ɛbɛkɔ yɛmfu no makɔakɔdɔ ama yɛn ana sɛ wonni a strategic policy framework for the sector you do not expect it to work.
Okay, Nana Sifa Mami.
Inti mesre. Ghana funti. Yewura land here. Enhyehyɛ owo for agriculture sector no. Se obeka ye economic national economic summit no. As part of the 152 recommendations, practical recommendation to turn around the economy no. There was that of the agric sector. A whole presentation on the agric revolution we want to have. Inti ye best stress.
Okay.
MPP4. So omu ni bia omu mra GTP no bema wo.
Me da se.
No mu nkohwem no mu nsua.
Me da se na na
so mo fanye adwuma.
Me da se pa. Alfred, yes sorry.
It was not fair for Alfred to have attacked Alan Chairman the way he did.
How did I attack Alan?
President Akufo-Addo no also one bomodin. No also one bomodin. Also or the longest serving now one bomodin.
No. I said whilst he was there.
That was the statement. That was why I wanted the world to know.
Whilst he was there.
Make answer.
No, whilst he was there.
That was why I wanted you to know what he did.
On Coco.
Yeah.
I bet you me accord negotiated that you know.
Until I there. What's one yet? No, but the point is, it's even an indictment. No, it's my own time.
The time is up.
The time is up. I'm saying, it's an indictment on Akufo-Addo if he claims Alan did not work for Akufo-Addo not to have.
Honorable, thank you.
If you want to release him,
thank you, Honorable.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
To the
Kojo,
then that's
he
fine.
worked.
Alfred. Yes, sir.
Today you have said it, so Afro-Fanta, I heard you.
Oh, and I say, oh, no, any problem. Or to me, can be the upper beer. Listen, CJ, Mamma can be in chair, Nana, say. This year, or can say, Nancrophobia pese or more than omo my bank no call, is a bank no go, is a bank near there. So to who? Well, my injuries are the end because when we are saying anything, 1% or ton NIB.
Oh, let's be honest, please.
They said they were looking at merging the two. You know, ADB came out of NIB. Now, say ADB out of NIB.
Merging means
merging ADB and NIB to become one entity. ADB was born out of NIB. Merchant Bank was born out of NIB. And if they look at it and they say that, listen, instead of selling it like how some people gave Merchant Bank out, why don't you rather merge it and make it a stronger force?
So that they will
because
merge
they
were
looking.
five banks.
My time is up. Kojo, my time is up.
So, how is your time up?
Yeah, so I mean, what I mean is wrap up.
Okay. It's a mesre. When Ghana for, I keep on saying this. Say, nipa dasino wohui. When you are blessed, no man can curse you. What you mean yet there will pay say you bring people down. But when God has blessed you, you shine more than what they think they are doing. People have come together. People are working together to make sure, say, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia on be present on the 7th of January. But I can tell you, say, Nyakupo was no on Yalatini, on Katanini, on Yedia, Nsem Fata, or Beshe Ghana for. That was shed there a year fata say or be moving on to the next level. I said something about digitalization, and then you were saying say can AI and digitalization when with the cocoa farmers say. But when we start modernized farming now, there are certain machines and equipment who you say and when you say we want cutlass and some wakodo. And that is the revolution.
And that you say is going to happen under Dr. Bawumia.
Dr. Bawumia is changing things. He's changing things. And I'm telling you that on authority that he is a focused, he's a focused,
so give me the benefit to
he's a focused person now. Why catch it? And he told the good people that listen, under his Ghana is going to be a business-friendly environment.
All right, Alfred, thank you.
Businesses will not close.
Thank you.
No, to
Businesses
conclude,
will not come to a halt.
Thank you very much, Alfred.
Bawumia is having to fight against his own shadow. His shadow is pursuing
Thank you
him
very
wherever
much.
he is
Honorable
going.
Asai Odamson, thank
Yes.
you. Nana Osapon, thank you. Alfred Thompson, thank you.